In this episode of Campers and Gear, we're going to compare a quad to the Rungu electric Juggernaut right after this. Alright, so we're in the Colorado Rockies right now, and we are going to walk through the comparison between a quad and the Rungu electric Juggernaut. Yes, 2 tires in the front, you're not seeing double. If you like this video, make sure to hit subscribe and make sure to give us a thumbs up. So as you're taking a look at these, you can see that of course they're not the same. A lot of people may look at it and go, well, those are 2 different things. This is a bike and this is a motorcycle. Well, this is an off-road beast. This is electric. You can go up to 30 miles an hour. Off-road conditions, maybe you're looking 15, 20, depending on what you're doing. You still pedal a little bit, but it's full throttle. So you're able to go up those hills and cruise wherever these go. In this comparison between the Rungu electric Juggernaut and the quad, we're going to give you some different things to think about. Now, we're not trying to knock quads or motorbikes. They are fun. You get to go out and have a great time with your friends and family. But there is an accident-prone aspect to them. Quads are known to roll over or tip over, depending if you're going up a steep incline, you can flip it backwards, or if you just hit a turn the wrong way, you can roll it. Perhaps it might roll down a hill, roll on top of you. It's a few hundred pounds, so I certainly wouldn't want this rolling on top of me. Once it rolls down to the bottom of a hill, how are you going to get it back up? You're injured, perhaps, hopefully not, but you're going to be in a situation where now you got to figure out what to do. With the Rungu electric Juggernaut, if you ever to roll this, for example, if you ever were to hit a side of a hill and it went down, you just walk down and pick it up. If it was to roll on top of me, I'd much rather have this, which is less than 90 pounds, than this roll on top of me. So the aspect in terms of safety favors the Rungu than a traditional quad. Next thing we want to cover is your investment, and that could be everything from your upfront investment and your ongoing investment that you're going to have to do to have a quad opposed to the Rungu. So with a quad, you're going to want to get a good motorcycle helmet. You want to make sure that your head is safe. You're going to maybe want boots, pants, a jacket, body armor, gloves, goggles. There's so many things out there, but you're going to want some of that stuff to be able to ride this and feel safe. With a Rungu, all you need is a bike helmet, 30 bucks, and you're good to go. The other thing you're going to need is a way to transport this. You got to get this out here. So if you have 2, you're going to want a trailer. Even if you have 1, if you have a car, you're going to need a trailer. That trailer, you're going to need to register it, registration and insurance. With the quad, you're going to have registration and insurance. You're going to have to store the trailer and quad somewhere if you can't fit it into your garage. So then you have that extra investment of paying a monthly storage fee. The other thing is you're going to have is maintenance. So oil changes, filters, upgrades, suspension improvements or fixes. If you roll this thing, you're going to have repairs done on it. All those things add up. Every time you go out, you got to make sure your battery's charged, make sure everything's working right, your oil levels. So your maintenance and all that kind of stuff is just more money you're going to be investing into this. Where with the Rungu, you just you take off the 2 front tires, they just clip off. You could throw it in the back of your hatchback, back of your car, on a bike rack, back of your pickup truck. You lift it up, put it in there, drive out, you're ready to go. So overall, your investment to ride and have fun is going to be much lower on the Rungu opposed to the quad. Next thing we're going to cover is terrain. So the Rungu can go pretty much anywhere that this thing can go. The Rungu is going to go through sand, beaches, it's amazing. Snow, it's awesome through snow, so much fun. Mud, any off-road conditions you want to throw at the Rungu, it's going to do it. The quad, of course, can go through snow, mud, and sand, but where it falls short is if you're on let's say you're on a trail, and the trail is a pretty narrow trail, and you get to an area where there's a big fallen tree, which happens a lot, you're not going to be able to get this. You're not going to be able to lift this over the tree. Where with the Rungu, you can just go, pick it up, put it over the tree, and keep on going. Where with this, you're going to be stuck there you have to turn it around and go back home. Other areas where it falls short is if you get to say like a Jeep trail area where there's big boulders. This thing, if you want to go and scrape the hell out of the bottom, yeah, you can try it, but you're probably going to get stuck. Where with the Rungu, you can pick it up, carry it around that section, and keep on going with your day. So the other thing that we find a lot with our customers that buy the Rungu, they use it for various things, and one of those is hunting. So if you're a hunter, you want to be able to go through the woods like this and get through those trees, go up that hill. There's no way you're going to do it with this. It's just not going to happen. With the Rungu, you can go through those trees. If there's a section where it's tight, get off your bike, you just push it a little bit and you can keep on going as well. So there's a lot more advantage to the Rungu in terms of the various types of terrain that you can handle. In terms of maintenance for the Rungu, you have very few things. You basically have your gears and your chain that you want to make sure you clean and oil. You have the battery, which is going to last years. It's probably going to be 5, 6, 7 years, depending on how much you use it. Filling up air and tires. If you have to replace these tires, they're a lot more affordable than replacing these tires. You know, with these, if you ever get a goat head, little thorny things in here, which we have a lot in Colorado, throw some slime in there or whatever other kind of tire repair you want, and then keep on riding. I have some in this, and every time I ride, and if I get one of those little thorns, I just keep on riding, and 2 seconds later it's patched from the inside. So it's awesome. With this, you're going to have a little bit more work. Besides that, clean it. It's pretty easy. Next is sound, noise. When you're riding this, it's kind of like that, quiet. When you're riding this, it's like this. Alright guys, so it all comes down to one thing. The reason why we all come out to be outside, be in nature, and go camping, and that is fun. These are both fun, of course. We all know that you can have fun on a quad, and you can have a ton of fun on a Rungu. And so, with all the things considering what we went through, you have a lot to think about. But this video is really all about giving you an alternative to a quad. And that alternative is the Rungu electric Juggernaut. With this, if you want to go camping, you can actually load up. This is not an optional rack, but this rack can hold over 200 pounds. And you can put a trailer on the back of these things too. So just with this setup here, I can strap a tent, my sleeping bag, gear, backpack, have all my food, everything on this rack, and then I can go to any of these trails, go off-road, go to a great camping site, or if you're into going to yurts that are off-roading and you have to normally hike in to get to the yurt, you take one of these, load up whatever gear you want, and have a great time going up and down and play around when you're up there. Alright guys, that's about it. I'm a little tired of talking. I want to ride this thing. We just gave you all the things to think about between these two. We gave you the alternative to a quad, and that's the Rungu electric Juggernaut. I'm tired of talking. I'm going to take this thing out for a ride right now. Make sure to hit subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and make sure to check us out on campersandgear.com to see a whole bunch of other reviews. And we'll talk to you soon. Take care.